Hi, I'm Dr. Neva with Neva Alliance. I have the opportunity to always bring great individuals in front of you, and today is no different. I have Detective Patrick St. Louis from Brooklyn, initially from Brooklyn, New York, and he is a detective in New York with over 20 years of experience in law enforcement. Today, he's going to talk about his experience and his consultant business that provides law enforcement, security, public safety, consulting, and training. But before I present him to you, a little bit more about Neve Alliance. Hello, Patrick. How are you doing?
Good morning, Dr. Neva. How are you doing today?
I am great. I'm doing wonderful. I am so happy that you had the opportunity to do this interview today with me and to share with the public a little bit more about you. But I want to start, with your career. I know I know you for some time, let's be honest. So, you know, you
Many
started
years.
a career in law enforcement. Why? Why did you decide to go that route?
To be honest, it wasn't my first choice, but approximately 20 years ago, I actually had a tragedy at home where my parents' apartment kind of burned down. So at that time, I took the test in college because of a friend, and said, "Hey, why not take the test?" So I did. So in 2001, when my parents' apartment burned down, I needed something consistent. I was doing a little personal training, trying to go back to school for my master's, but I didn't have anything consistent. So I called up, the law enforcement agency, and my name was still there. So I actually joined. But after 6 months, a year into law enforcement, I realized that I actually loved it. I actually loved helping people. I actually loved seeing people smile and people saying, "Thank you for helping me. Thank you for solving cases." That just made me continue to do what I do.
I like what you said there that you like to help people. Because people think, law enforcement, that's not the case. So you're saying you went in because you wanted to help. So what is your position currently in law enforcement?
Currently, I'm a detective, so I help investigate
Okay.
a lot of different
So
types of
was it
cases.
easy to get there?
No, it wasn't. It was a lot of hard work, time, dedication.
So now you have started Pats Consulting. Yeah, why? Why did you start?
Pats Consulting. Pats actually stand for Patrick, Akila, and Terrell St. Louis. Akila and Terrell are my kids. So I actually started the business because, one, I wanted to do something after law enforcement to help people, and two, I wanted to leave something for my kids so that they also can learn and help others once they get older. So I want to leave like a legacy for them and also help the public.
Okay, so what does Pal Consulting do? What's the whole thing behind it? Because we know the name and the reason why now, but what's the driving force behind it? Like, what do you plan to do? I know training is involved, consulting, but let's go a little deeper. What type of consulting?
We do law enforcement and security training, and also public safety training. Law enforcement security training is teaching law enforcement how to talk to the public, how to de-escalate situations, how to protect themselves, how to save their lives and their partners' lives. We also want to teach the general public best practices, because sometimes people think they know how to stay safe, or they need a reminder of what to do to stay safe. And we're here to help them see that.
Okay, so which is what my next question, with public safety and the reason why you decided to operate as a part of the training. Give me a little bit more in depth of your experience with public safety, because of course, this at this time from I don't want to say 2020, but beyond that and before, public safety is in on the top of the list. So what is your experience with public safety and why you decided to offer this? as a part of the training, not just only focusing on law enforcement?
First of all, public safety refers to the prevention and protection of the general public against crimes and disasters. So I want the public to feel safe. I think I have the experience because in public safety, it's usually a government priority. You usually have your law enforcement, your fire department, your EMTs, all that is considered public safety. So I actually went back to school. I'm studying emergency management. So I want the public to be aware of disasters. I'm actually in law enforcement. I'm actually a New York State certified EMT. I've done volunteer firefighters. I've done defensive tactics, certified New York State and federal. So I feel that I have the experience and a lot of knowledge to help people learn how to stay safe. I also even came up with a program called IRATE, which stands for Immediate Response to Active Threat Event. And in that course, I teach people, civilians, how to deal with active shooter situations, workplace violence, home defense, in order to be safe. You know, it feels good when you know you're helping others. You know, I had a lot of people call me, "Hey Pat, what do you think I should do for this? Hey Pat, how can I stay safe? Or how can I use a firearm? Or how can I protect and defend myself?" So I like to give that knowledge, not just to law enforcement, but to the general public as well.
Definitely. And I want to point out that, of course, you're in New York, your experience, everything's New York, but you're not only, just involved in New York, it's international level, right? So the training and your consultant can go to individuals, whatever continent. Am I correct?
No, you're 100% correct. I've been to Liberia, volunteering, helping security guards learn how to defend themselves, learn how to approach individuals safely, and how to interact with the public. Haven't done executive protection and stuff like that. It takes us internationally or nationally.
Yes. So Patrick, I want to become a celebrity that you can do executive protection. I could call you and be like, "Hey, I need this service." Patrick, what is exactly executive protection? Because you know what? It may sound common to us, like, yeah, but there's some people that don't know the depth of it, what's involved. And, so why do you offer it? Why do you think it's needed? And what is it?
Well, pretty much people when they think of executive protection, they think of bodyguard work. That's the first thing that comes in their mind. And a lot of people that needs that are like celebrities, CEO of companies, stuff like that, who wants to feel protected, who wants to be able to know, hey, listen, if something happens, this person is going to protect me. This person is going to get me out of the situation. That their job or our job is the safety of that individual beyond anything else, So I'm like, hey, listen, I don't think this is right. It's time to go. We're going, because my job is to keep you safe, is to keep you alive, you, your family, wherever I'm being hired to protect.
Yes. All right, Patrick, I really appreciate your time, but let the world know where they can find you, what's your website, and any other information you should give them.
Oh man, Neva, thank you for having me. You can find us at Pats Consulting LLC.com. You can contact me at Patrick at Pats Consulting LLC, or you can give me a call, 718-501-2173. And Dr. Neva, I thank you and I appreciate you. You've done a lot for me. You've done a lot for my friends. And thank you for giving us the opportunity to grow our business, to start our business. And thank you. And we need more people like you. I appreciate you.
Thank you so much. All right. Until next time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.